It's so important when you're CEO or CRO or anybody in the C-suite, when they're talking, we have to understand their language. We have to understand the KPIs that are important to them. When they go to their boss, which is the board, nobody comes in and says, hey, how's that average handle time coming? They're looking at how's this quarter's quota? What does next quarter look like? They want predictable growing revenue. So I love how you equated that. Just do the research. We have AI. Do the research. Put into AI, how do I take the KPIs that we usually run inside of a contact center, and how do we correlate those to the KPIs that are important to the C-suite? If we take the initiative, we can do it. And if it means we just have to say things and relate things a little bit differently, report things a little bit differently, that's okay. As businesses, that's what we do every day. We translate things for the customer. The internal customer is really the ones that you're constantly selling to. You've got to advocate for yourself. You got to put yourself in the position of a salesperson, and you're selling constantly to get the resources and grow the team and do the kind of things that you're doing. So I love that. I love that advice. And if you had any more, I don't want to stop you, but I got just a ton of questions based on what you've been saying here.
Yeah, maybe just extra few points because I want to give more context because it might sound what I'm saying is very theoretical, but we have brands that we use every single day where customer support is part of the package that you actually pay for. So, for example, if you want to take Apple and their customer support, their Genius Bar, it's like this is part of what I'm paying for, even if my phone or my laptop or like any of Apple products do not go wrong throughout the period that I'm using their service. I know I'm getting a perfect service. And to be honest, it gets tricky because when you have your own business and you think like not a single company, I guess globally, is incapable of purchasing a specific technology. So the main differentiator between one company and another, it's not the technology. You can just purchase it like 1 or 2 months ahead of your competitors. But again, in 2, in 3, in 4 months, they will have it. But the one thing that would differentiate one service provider or one company versus the other is the quality of support, the quality of service that they are actually providing. And again, it can reflect in so many different studies, but the reason I just don't want to use too many references because I want to make sure that we can relate to this from our day-to-day operations. But I remember this one study that I once read, and again, it's published this year, so it's recent. And when I say it's published this year, is because everyone thinks that the AI and the technology is what people are after. But no, over 50% of service users are driven by quality, not price, and not technology. And 60% make their purchasing decisions based on the quality of service that they are receiving. So again, it's not a matter of technology. It's not a matter of like this product does so many different services that the other product is not doing. It's mainly based on the service that I'm receiving, especially the after sale one, if this makes sense.